Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Chrisley leaves big sister Savannah in tears. Find out why. Chrisley has left her big sister Savannah in tears recently. What did she do that got her big sis feeling so emotional? Keep reading for the details. Chrisley leaves big sister Savannah in tears. Savannah Chrisley took to Instagram a few days ago to share a photo of herself embracing her little sister Chloe. Fans know that despite their age gap and Savannah having her own house, she shares a pretty close bond with Chloe. Chrisley makes regular appearances on videos with Savannah to show off her cosmetic line. "Y'all, how is she so big?" Savannah penned in the caption of the photo. She followed the statement with a crying emoji before gushing about how much she loved her little sister. Turns out, Savannah was feeling emotional in a way that is similar to how parents get as they watch their children grow. Savannah remembers when Chloe was really small and now she's blossomed into this beautiful young woman. Chrisley knows best fans react to the post. Chrisley knows best fans often have a hard time with the relationship that Savannah and Chloe have. Namely, this is because they take issue with Todd and Julie allowing Chloe to call them her father and mother. Likewise, they often take issue with Savannah referring to Chloe as her sister when she's actually her niece. Todd and Julie have always been very clear that they do not force labels on Chloe. From a young age, she's been able to decide how she wants to label her family. Todd and Julie have always been there for her. So, it makes sense she would see them as her mother and father. In the comments of this particular Instagram post, there didn't appear to be anything other than love for Savannah and Chrisley. Many fans kept things simple and popped a few heart emojis into the comments. Several gushed about how beautiful both Chrisley girls were. Here's some of what fans had to say. It started as an ordinary Tuesday in the Chrisley household. Ordinary for the Chrisleys meaning chaotic, loud, and full of personalities too big for one mansion. Savannah had just wrapped filming a new podcast episode, her hair still in soft curls and her laptop open on the kitchen island. She was scrolling through emails when she heard soft footsteps behind her. "Savannah?" Chloe's voice was small, almost trembling. Savannah turned, immediately sensing something was off. "Hey, sweet girl. What's wrong?" Chloe clutched a sheet of notebook paper to her chest. She was 14 now, growing, changing, and discovering her voice. But she still had those earnest eyes that always melted Savannah's heart. I wrote something," Chloe said. "But I don't know if you'll like it." Savannah smiled gently and patted the seat next to her. "You know I'll love anything you write. Come sit." Chloe hesitated, then sat down, her hands shaking slightly. She unfolded the paper slowly, smoothing out the creases with trembling fingers. Savannah leaned in, expecting homework or maybe a poem for English class. What she didn't expect was what came next. Chloe took a shaky breath and began reading. "Dear Savannah, I know life has been hard for you these past 2 years. You try to smile for me, for everyone, but I can tell when you're hurting. I hear you crying sometimes when you think I'm asleep. I see how hard you work to take care of me and still chase your dreams." Savannah froze. The words hit her like a wave she hadn't braced for. Chloe continued, her voice fragile but steady. "I want you to know I see everything you do. I see the way you fought for us. I see how much you've grown up, even though you didn't want to. I see the fear you try to hide. And I want to tell you something. I'm not scared anymore, Savannah. Not because everything is perfect, but because you've been there for me." Savannah's throat tightened. She blinked back the first sting of tears. Chloe paused, glanced at her big sister, then kept reading. "When Mom and Dad had to go away, I thought my world was ending.
But you caught me.
You didn't let me fall. You became my safe place. You taught me how to be brave. You taught me how to smile again." Savannah covered her mouth, her breathing uneven now. She hadn't realized Chloe remembered so much, felt so much. But the letter wasn't done. "I know you think you mess up a lot. I know you feel like you're not enough. But Savannah, you're my hero." Chloe's lip trembled as she read the next line. "And I wanted to tell you something important. You didn't just save me. You saved yourself too. You became a woman dad, would be proud of. You became someone Mom talks about every day. You became someone I want to grow up to be like. That was it.
Savannah's
The
tears
dam spilled before she could stop them. She grabbed the edge of the counter, trying to breathe. Chloe, honey. Chloe wiped her own eyes and pushed forward. I wrote this because I want you to stop thinking you're alone. You're not. You've got me. And I'm old enough now to help you too. I don't want you carrying everything by yourself anymore. Savannah let out a broken laugh. Chloe, sweetheart, you already helped me more than you know. But Chloe shook her head. Savannah, you're always strong for everyone else. I want to be strong for you now. The kitchen fell silent. The hum of the refrigerator, the tick of the wall clock, the soft echo of Chloe's last words, all of it felt heavy and holy. Savannah reached over and pulled Chloe into her arms. She held her so tightly Chloe squeaked. Do you have any idea, Savannah whispered, voice cracking, what it means to hear that from you? Chloe nodded against her chest. I just wanted you to know you're not failing. You're not alone. You're doing amazing. Savannah sobbed harder, her tears soaking Chloe's curls. Baby girl, I needed this more than you know. After a long moment, Chloe pulled back and tried to joke through her watery smile. So, you're not mad at me? Mad. Savannah laughed through her tears. Chloe, you just gave me the best gift I've gotten in years. Chloe beamed, relief washing over her face. Good, because I was nervous. Writing feelings is weird. Savannah cupped her little sister's face. Never stop writing them. You have a beautiful heart. A shift in the household. The emotional moment changed something between them. It wasn't that they weren't close before. They were inseparable. But this was different. It was a silent acknowledgement that Chloe wasn't just the little girl everyone tried to protect anymore. She understood things. She felt things. She was stepping into her own strength. Later that night, Savannah hung Chloe's letter on her bulletin board above her vanity. Her eyes lingered on one line especially. You're my hero. Savannah whispered to herself. I'm trying, Daddy. I'm really trying. Chloe peeked into the room and caught her staring at the letter. Savannah? Yeah. Wanna watch a movie with me? Savannah patted the bed with a smile. Get the popcorn. Chloe ran off, and Savannah let out a long breath. She felt lighter than she had in months, like someone had cut a weight she didn't realize she was carrying. Not because life was suddenly easy. Not because she didn't miss her parents. But because for the first time, she didn't feel like she was holding the world alone. Chloe, with her big heart and honest voice, had reminded Savannah of something she desperately needed to hear. She was enough. She was loved. And she wasn't carrying this journey by herself anymore. Why did Chloe leave Savannah in tears? Because sometimes the smallest voice in the room holds the biggest truth. Because a teenage girl with a brave heart wrote down what everyone else was too scared to say. Because Chloe didn't just give Savannah a letter. She gave her hope. And in the Chrisley family, hope might just be the rarest and most precious gift of all.